Into the weekend goes the high school basketball playoffs, the area round for the boys. The Miller Buccaneers facing Sharyland Pioneer. The Bucks looking to head to the region quarterfinals out in Alice today. Problem is the Diamondbacks came out of the gates as hot as possible. Pioneer would go up 15-0 to start this ball game, but Buccaneers fighting their way back into the game. Late first half, a beautiful pass here from Raheem Ned to Lonnie Adkism. Chipping away shortly after, Zeke Moya in traffic. Watch him down low. Somehow gets this basket to go. Impressive. Miller back in striking distance, but the Diamondbacks would go on another run in the second half. They wind up winning this one big, 88-57. So Miller's season comes to an end.